Ria Raadwijk, a Caribbean visionary, changing the world from Beijing, China, by KOLAWOLE O, Michael, JP, for one-on-one program. Introduction. Ria Raadwijk is a remarkable figure whose journey from the Caribbean to Beijing has been marked by a passionate commitment to social change and empowerment. As the founder of I Do It for Africa, IDIFA, she has dedicated her life to making a significant impact on the continent of Africa and beyond. Early life and inspiration. Ria was born in the Caribbean, where she grew up surrounded by the vibrant culture and diverse communities of the region. From an early age, she was deeply aware of the challenges faced by many in her home country and across the African continent. This awareness fueled her desire to make a difference and inspired her to pursue a path that would lead to positive social change. Founding I Do It for Africa, after years of working in various roles that allowed her to engage with different communities and understand their needs, Ria founded I Do It for Africa, IDIFA. The organization's mission is to support and uplift African communities through a range of initiatives focused on education, healthcare, and sustainable development. Ria's vision was to create a platform that would not only provide immediate assistance, but also empower individuals and communities to build a better future for themselves. Based in Beijing, Ria has been able to leverage her location to foster partnerships and collaborations with Chinese organizations, businesses, and individuals who share her passion for social impact. These partnerships have allowed IDIFA to expand its reach and make a lasting difference in the lives of many across Africa. Community engagement and advocacy. Ria's work with IDIFA has not been limited to Africa alone. She has also been an active advocate for the Caribbean community in Beijing, working to strengthen cultural ties and support initiatives that benefit Caribbean people living in China. Her efforts have helped to build a sense of community and provide a support network for those far from home. Recognition and legacy. Ria's dedication and the success of IDIFA have not gone unnoticed. She has been recognized for her leadership in social entrepreneurship and her contributions to international development. Her work has inspired others to get involved in philanthropy and has shown the power of individuals to create meaningful change. Personal philosophy. Ria's personal philosophy is centered around the belief that every person has the potential to make a positive impact. She leads by example, demonstrating that through compassion, dedication, and innovative thinking, it is possible to transform lives and communities. Conclusion. Ria Raadwijk's journey from the Caribbean to Beijing is a testament to the transformative power of individuals committed to social justice and progress. Through I Do It for Africa, she has not only made a tangible difference in the lives of many on the African continent, but has also inspired a global community to join her in her mission. Ria's story is a powerful reminder that change begins with a single step, and that together we can create a more equitable and sustainable world. Ria is one of the strong, independent partner with Bridge Afrique Media, the powerful media force to showcase Chinese and African businesses to the world.
That's how it started. As simple. Because I feel that if I looked at and my experience with all the groups I was in, everybody was individually doing something, maybe for a village, for a friend, or helping a kid in need. But as a group, we were not really working as a group. I just didn't meet these groups. It just didn't happen. So I thought, okay, IDIFA, I, meaning me. If all of the I's come together, I mean, it's more powerful. And since we are more like individuals, I believe like starting this motor inside with the I do it, um, means more as we start with we do it because we never did. But the eyes, all the eyes, they are doing it. So actually, it is not IDIFA because it's I do it for Africa. So it cannot be it is IDIFA. It means more than just the IDIFA. It's me. I'm a diva. I'm wonderful. To empower them, like empower yourself with this IDIFA because we are all IDIFAs. As I always say, it's not me, it's all of us.
Oh wow, that is very actually thinking is your maybe your mother's name, surname, father's name. But this is really, really creative. Yeah. I love the name and the sound of the name. So this my second question is personally, can you what's your journey so far? What has been your experiences, the challenges and the rewarding of fighting for the popularity of Africa? How do you maintain work life balance while managing the demands of what you are strongly believe in? How do you manage that? How do you
Okay, I will not say it's easy because I think if you really want to do this well, you have to focus and you have to dedicate. You cannot really be doing both. It's same like saying, okay, many of us are single mothers or we're mothers who are working. It's a tough job. And you cannot be 100% good mom if you're 100% wonderful career woman. The two, it doesn't go. One of them will suffer. And the same with this. I made sure that, okay, my career, of course, I was before a trader and interior designer. You could say almost, I don't do as many projects as I used to do before. Because if I do that, I won't have time for IDIFA. I won't have time to do the things that I really set myself out to. And I believe if all of us are just only focusing on ourselves, um, it's not going to happen. We need a few people. Yeah, I don't say I'm an angel or that I'm a hero. I wouldn't say that. But I just try to do what I feel is right. I dedicated myself to it.
wow, this is really, really wonderful. Here's from Caribbean side. What is
Yes,
the similarity
not
between
necessarily, actually. Okay.
Caribbean? Let's take that one first before I go to the next one.
Okay. Actually, what you're saying about my name is a typical Dutch name, Ria Raadwijk. It can't be more Dutch as what you hear. Um, and most of the Caribbean people, we all have either Spanish names. Let's say it like it is. Most of us have the name of the colonizers. We don't have the name of our ancestors. Um, Only maybe the Morons they have because they kept their culture. But the people who came from slavery and stayed slaves and were freed later on, they took on the name from their previous slave masters. So it is what it is. So I wouldn't say it's necessarily from the Caribbean, because the Caribbean is just a bunch of people who all came by boat to the Caribbean. It's a joke, but it's the truth. I mean, the colonizers, they came by boat. The Africans, they came by boat. The Indians, they came by boat. The Indonesians, they came by boat. And as well, the Chinese came by boat back in the day. Joke, but it's not a joke, it's the reality.
Wow, wow, this is really, really wow. Okay, the Africa Day, which you are organizing, is around the corner. right? This
Mhm.
Saturday.
Yes, it is.
Sunday.
It's from, no, it's actually from the 24th till the 26th. We
Sorry?
are starting at 8 and we are starting on the 24th,
Oh,
preparing for the big day.
yeah.
We're dancing into the big day. So the
Wow.
celebration will be from 24th into 25 and 26.
Okay. So can you provide brief history of Africa Day and its significance in celebrating African unity and culture? Did you get the question?
Actually, the connection is very bad, but yes, I got the question. Um, Celebration of Africa Day and unity. Mm, I've been here 22 years, and every time we hear Africa Day, everybody gets excited. That's the only day that we celebrate. We come together somehow. Things are being organized, whether it's get-togethers or a party or a picnic in the park. We always somehow celebrate it. But what I was missing more is that we don't really hear the stories. I would love that more. And the unity, yes, we all at that day, we feel ourselves, we dress up for it. And it's wonderful. I must say that in the Caribbean, I'm not sure how it is now because I've not been there so long, but it's upcoming now. This feeling of, we're Africans.
It's now official. Join me on Facebook for exclusive updates and interactions. Dear fans, I hope this message finds you all in great spirits. I am thrilled to announce that I have officially launched my Facebook page, and I would be ecstatic if you could join me there. Being an artist is a constant journey of growth and exploration, and your support means the world to me. By connecting with me on Facebook, you will gain access to exclusive content, updates on my latest projects, and personal insights that I only share with my closest fans. But that's not all. I am also excited about the opportunity to interact with you directly. Feel free to drop by my page to leave a comment, ask a question, or just say hello. I will be actively engaging with your posts, and I can't wait to hear what you have to say. So, if you haven't already, please visit my official Facebook page, Big Mike, and give it a like. Let's build a community where we can share our passion for music, creativity, and life itself. Thank you for your continued support. I am looking forward to connecting with you all on Facebook. Best regards, Big Mike.
Bridge Afrique Magazine is the award-winning and globally respected publication for authoritative information regarding business potentials and opportunities in Africa of interest to China and beyond. Your business doesn't get to Africa if it's not on Bridge Afrique Magazine. We are the official magazine of Ethiopian Airlines. What are you waiting for? You can contact us +861 391894 3324. Your business is next in line.
Africa Day. It's my Dixon record. Let's celebrate. It's Africa Day. Africa Day.
On behalf of Cameroonians, on behalf of Africans in general, and on behalf of the diaspora, we would like to welcome you to Africa Day.
Celebrate Africa Day.
Come and connect with the unique and vibrant African culture on Africa Day. Among the amazing products and vendors, there is African food by Chef Jeff, Arthur Sean's very special dance performance, drinks by Roy Latogs, fresh roasted coffee and cocoa beans and oil-making workshops. All of this is waiting for you at the Cameroon Import Pavilion in G-Hub. This is more than just a celebration, however. A percentage of proceeds will be donated to the House of Hope Orphanage in Cameroon. Join us in this heartfelt support as you enjoy the vivid cultural vibes. See you there on May 25th and 26th.
Okay, sorry. Here I am again. The great history between the Caribbean and Africa.
Yes.
Okay, gotcha.
No, the question is the brief history of Africa Day, brief history of the Africa Day that you were preparing to celebrate. What kind of about
Oh, because okay, for me, each African country has their unique culture. What I promote in China here is more art and culture. And we came up with this idea of doing an exhibition, um, you know, on Africa Day, in which we are adorning the woman of Africa. Because if you look at it, every country in Africa, the women are always adorned, whether they are ethnic groups or everyday life. We wear our earrings, our jewelry, or even our scarves. And I wanted to do an exhibition about this. So me and a friend of mine, Marta, who's another IDIFA, we call ourselves IDIFAs. um, we are doing this together and creating all these um, hat mannequins and adorning them, each country in their own style. If we find a very interesting ethnic group, we take the woman of that ethnic group. And we've chosen for woman because we believe the woman, that's where it all starts. If there's no woman, I don't see more children. I feel the mother is the tree of the family. So we've chosen to start with the mother. And from there, because all the men here are always like, yeah, but why only women? What about us? And I'm like, you will have your own day. We will have an exhibition on the men of Africa.
This
So
is
we are
great.
focusing more on the women of Africa.
Okay, gotten that.
Celebrating the woman Africa.
You say?
We're celebrating this Africa Day, the woman of Africa.
Africa. So basically it's more of women. You are all women.
Yes. We are adorning, the woman.
The woman. Okay.
Well, we're not adorning them, they are adorned already. Okay.
Right. Okay, let's go to our next question. Okay, this similarity. Okay, number 4 question is, how has the African Day celebration event in Shanghai evolved over the years? Are there any rootable change or growth in participation and attendance?
Okay. First of all, I'm not in Shanghai. I'm in Beijing, always been. And what I've seen over the years, I must say, okay, because of COVID, it was a bit far less, because as you yourself know, because of that, we couldn't really get together. We were doing things more online, but yeah, there was no real animal. But since I must say last year, we really start doing more. And if I have to look at what it was like in the past, it was more flamboyant. Now it's a bit toned down, but I would not say because of people not wanting to celebrate, but more because lots of Africans have left. So there is not such a big community like there used to be here. And well, we'll see. On Friday night, we will see how many of us are still here.
All right. You said something about Friday night. What is it about? I didn't get you.
Okay. Our festivities are starting on Friday night, on the 24th of May. We're preparing for the big day, the 25th. So we are partying into the 25th with live music, African food, African market, drinks, even drummers we will have. So it's got to be something. And you know what is special about this all? All of us are coming together and we are giving our energies to make this party a special one, meaning nobody gets paid. We all are volunteers, we all are IDIFAs. And this what makes it special. Even me with my exhibition, I put my own efforts in there. We're not sponsored, unless you say yes by the restaurant, but the restaurant calls themselves an IDIFA too. We all are volunteering in making this party special.
Great. African promoting themselves in a foreign country. So it's sweet to hear.
Yeah, if we don't do it, nobody's going to do it for us. We can keep complaining, or we can keep waiting for our leaders or what. It starts with us. It's again, as I say, the eye. The eye, it's all in the eye.
Yes. Do it for Africa. IDIFA.
Yes, it starts IDIFA.
Okay, IDIFA. I'll forget again.
See the eye, right? The eye of the logo, the eye.
The eye, okay. Right. All right. Next question is what are the main objectives and goals of this year's Africa Day celebration in Shanghai? How do these align with the broader objectives of the globally?
Okay, as I said again, we're not in Shanghai, we're in Beijing. I didn't look at how the world is doing it or how Africa Union is doing. We have just decided this is what we want to, this is where we want to begin. This is what we want to focus on. Because, yes, it's all nice to, or that's what we think of it. And with this, I mean the group with who I work. We are here. We have to start where we can. And so for us, it is more about women. Start with a woman. We're starting with giving the woman respect, by giving the woman, empowering the woman, because it's with her this all starts. The woman, she can teach her children, okay, how to take care, how to empower themselves, how education is important. It's all starting with a woman. How to feed yourself well, how to take care of yourself, how to love yourself. All this, it comes from a woman. The next is the environment who can help, but it's the woman. The father, most of the time, they're working out, but the mother, especially the first few years, up till 5 years, 6 years, is very important. That bond. That's already where a kid is, the character gets formed. Many people don't seem to understand that. But a woman is so important.
Reach Afrique Magazine is the award-winning and globally respected publication for authoritative information regarding business potentials and opportunities in Africa of interest to China and beyond. Your business doesn't get to Africa if it's not on Reach Afrique Magazine. We are the official magazine of Ethiopian Airlines. What are you waiting for? You can contact us +861 391894 3324. Your business is next in line.
Africa Day. It's my Dixon record. Let's celebrate. It's Africa Day. Africa Day.
On behalf of Cameroonians, on behalf of Africans in general, and on behalf of the diaspora, we would like to welcome you to Africa Day.
Celebrate Africa Day.
Come and connect with the unique and vibrant African culture on Africa Day. Among the amazing products and vendors, there is African food by Chef Jeff, Arthur Sean's very special dance performance, drinks by Roy Latogs, fresh roasted coffee and cocoa beans and oil-making workshops. All of this is waiting for you at the Cameroon Import Pavilion in G-Hub. This is more than just a celebration, however. A percentage of proceeds will be donated to the House of Hope Orphanage in Cameroon. Join us in this heartfelt support as you enjoy the vivid cultural vibes. See you there on May 25th and 26th.
celebrate. It's Africa Day. Africa Day.
Unique Girls Guide presents Teens Cooking Competition. Age 13 unto 17 years. Every teen girl should know how to cook. To participate, register with 1,000 Naira, only for a slot via this link, or scan the QR code below. First prize, 200,000 Naira. Second prize, 100,000 Naira. Third prize, 50,000 Naira, and lots of gifts. And a 3-day seminar empowering the girl child through culinary skills and home management. Featuring talent hunt, comedy, MC One Kind, dance, games, scholarships, moral talk, Uju Nice. For adverts and sponsorship, call. For more inquiries, empowering the girl child through culinary skills and home management.
It's one-on-one. It's one-on-one, yeah. Welcome to One-on-One with CEOs and Pace Setter.
What you right there, woman is very important. Yes,
Very
and that is what
important. Very
take
important.
my part on standing for the girl child. Because when you empower the woman, you empower the whole nation. So
Yeah.
women are not to be taken for granted or to be overlooked or to be let down, even as small as they are. Thank you, IDIFA, for this wonderful program you are putting together. And I believe you are going places. The next question is, can you highlight some of the key activities? I believe you said some of the things, but I still want you to go more deeper on it. Key activities, performances, programs that will take place during this year's celebration. Is there any other maybe additional activity?
Yes, well, actually, we have our own activity that will be in a restaurant garden called Eudora Station. It will be taking place 3 days. And when one of the IDIFAs told one of the embassies about this, they invited us to exhibit our artworks during the ambassadors' Africa Day celebration. And for us, it's a big thing. I mean, we didn't expect that, so that is very special, you know. And we're very nervous because it means this coming Saturday we have to be there. And on top of that as well, basically we get the chance to not only showcase this to the leaders, but as well to the public. And for us, that means so much. I cannot explain to you how much this means for all of us. It's like, you know, the cream on top of the cake for us. And it means a lot because not only are we reaching out to the diaspora, but as well to our leaders with this, and that they even give us the chance to showcase this. For us, this is very special. This actually doesn't come for all the years that we have been running IDIFA. This is the first time. So we are very excited about it. And apart from that, the food, many of the people who are going to, it's so funny because some of the guests who are invited, they're like, okay, Ria, is there going to be African food? I say, yes, it is Africa Day. There will be African food. Oh, great. And what about the drinks? It will be there. And what kind of food now you can expect from all over Africa? Oh, wow. And the music. Yes, we have drummers. And yes, we have a DJ. And not only that, we even have a band. What? More and more people. So I'm excited. I really want to see how it will be on this Friday. That's our opening party of the exhibition. And not only that, but it's as well as celebrating because we told people, the dress code will be dress in your best African gear and your best African style. For us, it will be then like, yes, it's like being back home, being yourself, showing off, you know, because you're from Nigeria. You know what I like of Nigerians? I'm sorry, I have to say it. When Nigerians party, whoo, when they walk in, they walk in. You know, they're like kings and queens coming in, princes and princesses. And this is what I want to create here. We must feel ourselves. You know, this is our day. We walk in style, not in our jeans or no, no, no. Like what we would do back home. We would dress up, you know. And I even put it like this that if you want to come to the party, you have to wear something African. That means if you come like you come, no problem. We are having these African prints. You can wear it as a duku on your head, or for the man, you can wear it as a scarf. We don't mind, but you're gonna wear it in order to enter. It's free to enter, but not without that, because everybody must be in African style. It's to make people feel, you know,
Yes,
they're gonna celebrate with us. So
this
this
is
is
so
my way
nice.
of making people feel it.
I can see the enthusiasm on you. You are so bubbling to for tomorrow or for
Yes,
24th.
I am. I'm very excited.
I'm not there, but already excited seeing you express, how you are expressing it means this means a lot over there. And then that one day we shall be joining you for this great occasion to also celebrate with you. Let's
Thank
go to the next question. How does the event promote an understanding between Africa and Chinese residents in Shanghai? Are there any specific initiative or partnership that facilitates the exchange? Do you
Well,
get my
as I said, again, we're in Beijing. I don't know about Shanghai, but in Beijing, actually, in the past, it was always like that they themselves say, okay, what can we do for you? How can we partner with you? This year, I said, no, let us be the sponsors. We always beg for sponsorship. Let we first be the sponsors. Next time, when we do an exhibition or a show or whatever, we will find sponsors. But let us start first. So this year, no. The only sponsor you can say is maybe the restaurant. But further, everybody is chipping in. Nobody gets paid. And for me, this is the first step into bringing a strong team that knows their word, that yes, we can do it. That yes, we can make something. It doesn't matter if everybody puts this little stone, you know, we will make it. And this is so I'm very excited. Of course, as well, very nervous about it. But with this, I want to prove a point. We can. We can. Really, we can. Let's
sure,
start for one by ourselves with
sure we
nothing.
can.
We can.
We
Really,
can.
I'm actually a bit shocked to see how many people came forward. Say, hey, come. If you need help, we can. Oh, can I pick the things for you up? I can. They go. It's small things, you know, but these small things are needed. And I want everybody to know everybody is needed. Because if everybody gives in that little bit, we can make the big thing. We can do it. It's a little thing what we're starting now. But from this little thing, it is easier to do the bigger thing. If we don't start with the little thing, how can we do the bigger thing? We are scared to do even the bigger thing. But if we've seen we've done this small thing, it's easier to believe we can do the bigger thing. It's maybe a small step to begin it like this. Maybe some might think I'm crazy. How can I make people do things and for free? No, it's a beginning. It's a beginning.
Yeah, true. You are right there. The beginning. Before you can do anything, you have to begin first, not just by
Yes.
intention or by thinking or by planning, but begin. You have to begin. And I'm
You have to put the
happy
first
that,
step. Then you can start planning. Of course, you can start planning. But
yes,
without that first step, some people they plan and still nothing.
yes,
Or they even leave. They have beautiful plans that way. I've seen so many people come and go. With their coming, something starts. With their going, they take the whole tree out. with them. And we have to start all over again. Like now, so many have left. And it's like we're all mangled. We have to start all over again. I said this time it has to stop. This IDIFA, all our IDIFAs, it means it doesn't belong to me. I'm just the starter. But when I leave this country, it will continue. It will not stop because I'm creating more of these. So that I go or I stay, it doesn't matter. I don't want what happened in the past. It's all disappearing. It's all disappearing. No, we can never start. We can never do anything real,
That's
growing.
that is determination. Everything you can do is by determination. If you're not determined, you will plan to still go. But thank God, people like your team who is standing for Africa over there. God will continue to bless you and keep you strong, give you strength to continue.
Thank you.
Next question is, what role do African communities in Shanghai play in organizing and participating in the Africa Day celebration? How will their involvement contribute to the event's success?
Okay, the fact that they will show up is already a big, because you have to dress up and go there and show I'm here. You show your culture by dressing up in your cultural gear. It's a big contribution because with this we're showing off. We're special. The material, what we're wearing, is special. I only today, because I had to choose all these headscarves, I realized all of them were made of 100% cotton. It's special. It's very colorful. It's beautiful. You cannot see everybody every day walking with it. It's special for us. You're going to show it off. Is anybody who comes to this party who is not from Africa, they will see, oh my God, beautiful. Look how these people, look how they dress. Look at this one. Because we are special, that we must show it off. Otherwise, no, in our daily life, we walk like everybody else. Only our skin color, maybe our hair is different. But at that day, we are in our flower garden. That's why I chose to do it in a garden, because it was my dream to do it actually in a park. So when we found this restaurant and we saw the backyard, oh my God, you can't imagine my happiness. I was like, yes, the flowers in the flower garden, it's us. We are the flowers. I think I don't even have to decorate it. By the time all Africans come in there, it is decorated.
Imagine. I'm just smiling and I'm being wow, as if I'm there with you, as if I'm with you. I can imagine. It's a wonderful thing. But I want to ask, this is outside my question, but this is coming to me just to ask you. Is there any stipulated date for this celebration every year, or you just pick any date, any month, and it is done?
Now, for the start, I thought this is the best day to start, but we didn't want to do it on 25th. We want to go into 25th. That's why we're starting on 24th. So that it's like, on New Year's Eve, that you go like bang, 1, 2, and you go into the new year. Now that's what we're gonna do. COVID is past. Those days that we were all by ourselves, scattered all over. We're going now in a new way of celebrating Africa Day here in China, in Beijing. I don't know how Shanghai is going to do it, but this is what I want to create for the IDIFAs in Beijing. We're going to go in a...
Okay. Right now, you want to be doing it every year, every 5th month of the year. That's May, or it just fall in May. You want the carnival
No,
on every month, every May of
no,
the year.
we're not going to only do it on Africa Day. It's just because now I thought this is a perfect day to start. But the plan is to keep doing it every 3 months. We choose something special in whichever country and we celebrate it then. We don't have to wait for a date. If we feel that, wow, hey, I'm a very creative woman, especially in my mind. Oh my God, they always say, Ria, you have so many ideas. When are you going to bring them out? So, okay, this is the first that I dared. It cost me a lot of courage to bring this idea out, but okay, we'll see now this exhibition. And I will every 2 3 months we will keep doing something because everybody is busy. But if you know that every 3 months there is something coming up, you will be looking forward to it. And actually, I must say something. I will not call her name, but if she's listening, and I hope she will be listening because I hope that this I can forward this to her. This was actually by a Nigerian lady. I went to visit her and I asked her, I'm struggling with IDIFA. What am I doing wrong? And then she said to me, you must do events. You must make something that every time people are looking forward to it. They know, oh, at this date, Ria is going to do something. IDIFA is going to do something. Oh, IDIFAs are coming together. Make people, look forward to it. If you start doing that, you will have a bigger community knowing about it, doing more towards it, and are more eager, to participate in whatever you will want to do. But like this, just waiting, yeah, I go to exhibitions, I do all kind of things, but many people don't know it. Yeah, maybe Chinese communities who go to these exhibitions or who go to these lectures, they will know about what I'm doing. But the community don't really know. And this is where she was saying, yeah, they don't know what you're doing really. So that's actually, this is her idea. I must give her, the thank you for giving me this advice. It comes from her.
We thank her in absentia, and we believe that she will be hearing this
I really
appreciation.
hope so. I don't want to call her name because I don't know if she will be happy with that. But
yes, it's
that
bullshit.
honor.
Yes, it's okay. So, are there any collaboration or sponsorship opportunities available for these entities? Or are there any specific message or thing that the organizers would want to convey to the attendees of this year's African Day celebration in Beijing?
Thank you. There is a lot of it. I don't say there is none, because now that we have broadcasted this, people are asking, but I already made my decision. But for the next one, I say we're open. And don't forget, we decided to do this like 3 weeks ago. Not much time, but I said no, we can do it. 3 weeks preparation. So it's not easy, but I said, well, come on, we're in China. In China, everything goes fast. We can do it. Somehow, yeah, we did it. So we have to see during the festivities how it goes.
This will be very, 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 very strong determination. Within 3 weeks, that is very short time to plan a big event like this.
Yes.
The next question is, what can you say about our Bridge Africa magazine and media activities? And what suggestion can you give to us representing Africa better?
Okay. Like what you're doing now, the fact that you are in Nigeria, interviewing me here in China, these bridges are needed. If we only keep it here in China and we get interviewed in China, only China knows. But if you start making bridges, by making these bridges, you are as well are reaching out to the diaspora and vice versa. And you can start making things happen. You can start collaborating and making the other side know that, hey, this is here in China. This is how we do it here. These are opportunities that are here. This is new scholarships that are here. Hey, they have a new way of innovative ways of doing things. We can start sharing, and we overlook this, but this can help as well in contributing towards development. Because, if you're on the other side, how much access do you have? You think to Facebook you get it? Oh, no. The ones who are here, we have access to it. And by doing this, we can as well share easier. Because it's not that people don't want to share. But where to begin? Where is the channel? And as we were saying at that time in 2015, where are these channels? Like what Michael is doing now, bravo to him, because he's opening channels. I think he doesn't realize yet how far this can go. If he does it well, he can build such strong bridges in which development on a very high scale can happen, because he can call diaspora from all kinds of levels to cross over and meet the others at the half part of the bridge. They can look for opportunities here for them. I'm going to give a very crazy example. Let's say we have farmers at the other side, and here they already found out new ways of farming or new machineries now, and who are not expensive, because people on the continent have this thing, it's expensive, impossible, mission impossible. But these on this side, they know, oh no, the prices have gone down. But how will the other side know? How will they know? So media can make this happen. Yes, you can.
All right, thank you very much. I think we have come to the end of this one-on-one episode with you.
Thank you.
Thank you for your time, Miss Ria. We pray and hope that the success of Africa Day celebration, we hope to be successful, and hope to invite you again. Any need to pass any information across the world, we are here to welcome you. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
All that our viewers don't forget that knowing what to do is half getting what you want. Advertise on Bridge Africa magazine is next in line. Contact us today. Our executive director, Mr. Michael KOLAWOLE, JP, Justice of Peace. And if you like what we are doing, you want to sponsor our program, see the account details on the screen. We count on your support and cooperation and of this program. One love. Thank you for your time once again, Ma.